Hello everyone and welcome to a new Vital Bracelet out and about video with Langley. Langley, say hi. Good boy. He doesn't speak because he is a dog and dogs do not tend to really be that talkative. Anyway, so I have again my Fitbit and my Vital Bracelet on. So I have the clock forward just 2 hours today because Vmon woke up at around 8 o'clock, so I put the clock forward 2 hours so I could play a bit of Ring Fit and a bit of a walk with the dog, who is really upset because I'm talking and he does not really care much for that. So I have put in quite a few battles this morning just by touching my phone to it. I wonder if it'll even do it while I am recording something. Well, the Fitbit did. Ah, there we are. So there's the battle, then I press confirm, and it's against Digimon. So then my Vmon will battle against Digimon, and I kind of adore these sprites, by the way. They remind me a little bit of the crossloader ones, mainly because they're sprites and in color. So here's the first attack, which Digimon dodges, and Digimon's using a special attack. Now I know he hits me. I've been doing really well this morning and now I suddenly lose. Like I almost won against DigiMon before. Oh, and I also do one hit KO. And I dodge. So is that a draw? Or is it a loss because we both have 0 health? Oh, it's a win. Alright. So that's pretty cool. So after you hit 0 health, you actually get to have like another attack, same with your opponent, and yeah, that's pretty cool. It means you can actually win even if you think you're about to lose, which big fan of that actually. So I think I have enough battle. I haven't really checked any evolution guides or anything. I'm kind of just going with my gut. I just assume that you have to do battles because it's kind of like both trophies and battles are one of the main draws, I think. Especially NFC battles, I think that's a pretty cool feature. And I know it's meant to be like when you go to a train station or use the, in Japan when they have it's Suica, their version of Mikey that you hold, and you can hold it against like the gates to the train station, or vending machines actually have like it on it too, and you can actually pay for things in the vending machine with it, which is pretty cool. Not that I ever do that because I usually have an abundance of coins, both for Pokemon Galilei and various different arcade machines, and also because it's a fairly cash-based place, which is still very weird to me because I do not carry cash. I don't think I've ever carried cash. By the time I was making money and had my own credit card, I was just using my credit card. And obviously when I was a little bit younger, I had a debit card. So I've never really used cash except for when I'm on holidays in Japan. So yeah, that's the thing. So you can hold it against your Switch, as I think I mentioned in the video yesterday, but you can also hold it against your phone or anything with NFC, which makes getting the battles not too bad. If you had to go to a train station every time you wanted to battle, that's kind of not fun, isn't it, Langley? Langley's enjoying his walk. Even though it's a little bit wet underfoot, I will dry his feet when I get home because otherwise he'll be sad. Because he's a little princess of a dog. I love that dog. Anyway, so the other thing that's fairly certain it's important for evolution is the trophies, which I need to figure out like a tripod, maybe like a head-mounted tripod, but then I feel like I just keep on hitting myself. So I will navigate. Oh yeah, I know Langley, Langley doesn't like sound. I have to remember to have this on mute when I take it to work because I'm pretty sure I've got an evolution coming up in a few hours. So I have to battle 3 times and it's clear. So that was just the battles I was doing with my phone. And so the first mission is, the normal mission is like was yesterday. I had to do 500 steps. No, I had to get a increased vital level of 500. And so I cleared that. Now what's next? Oops, it's closed. Yeah, I need like a better situation for my phone for the out and about videos. So I had to do 20 squats, which is fairly easy. Like all of the harder challenges are fairly easy for me. I kind of wish that there was a difficulty setting. And these are really good for if you work like a desk job, just because it gets you moving. So I try to do about 1 an hour. You get about 4, I think. So yesterday I had squat, crunches, punch, dash. So yeah, those are the 4 I can remember. So I think it's just 4. And yeah, the birds are quieter today, which is nice, because in the last video I was like, I will do noise reduction. And then I was like, okay, I will grab my my ambient noise and remove that. And it removed basically the majority of my talking. Like it was very sort of muffled, because it turned out the birds were just everywhere. So the birds are a little bit quieter this morning, even though it's around the same time. Nature, who even understands it? So yeah, what are my other missions for the day to get more trophies? Special missions, which are the ones with the app. I completed that one with, I think it was Pulse One yesterday, because that's who I connected with the app. And then we have advanced missions, which are fairly straightforward. So there are 15. I've only cleared the first one. So what you do is I'll just do the first one now, and it'll count down. And now it wants me to walk, not sure how well you can see that, but it wants me to walk 500 steps. So we'll do that together. But the second one is 1000, and at the end of each of these levels or stages, you will need to battle a Digimon. So at the end of the first level, you battle the child level Digimon, which, because I have the Ancient Warriors DiM active at the moment, it is Vmon. And then the second one, I lost against the second one yesterday, but I'm fairly certain it was, I think it was Veedramon, but it could have been X-Vmon. Not quite sure. But yeah, so there's 15, and I've heard that once you beat the 15th stage, you will get, you will unlock the, I think on the Ancient Warriors one, it's, I think it's Imperialdramon Fighter Mode, for memory, something like that. So yeah, I don't see myself unlocking that super soon, because I only have the child at the moment, and I lost against the adult one. But maybe that's because I just had some bad luck, or maybe that's because I had my vitals were a bit low, because I was kind of like standing at my desk and I took like a break, and I was like, oh, I'll do this, and then maybe my vitals were low. So how many steps are we up to? Oh, I forgot that it doesn't light up. Okay, so we've done 100 steps, so we're a fifth of the way there. And I keep on, like, I have like one of those cases where you can close it, and I keep on going to close it, because out of the force of habit, it's just kind of hanging out there, just because I need a better solution for this. You can get those like tripods that are kind of like a Steadicam tripod, that if you move around, they kind of hold it as still as they can. Or maybe I'll try this with the GoPro, which I got a little bit ago. It's not as good as my current phone in terms of the video recording capability. Well, just for the type of videos that I do record. I hope I'm getting steps. I just realized I'm holding my phone, and that, yeah, okay, I'm cool. I'm getting steps. Also, I noticed that the Fitbit and VB, I've got the same sort of level of steps this morning, because I'm being more aware of like not holding my hand still. I also played Ring Fit before I went for the walk, and that got like some steps, I guess, but obviously I can't get it. There's definitely something at this house, because I walked past the same house yesterday and Langley reacted this exact same way. So yeah, so what was I saying? Yes, so I played Ring Fit this morning, but obviously my vitals had already hit the max, which for the child level is 2,500. And I will check the steps. Halfway there, living on a prayer. And yeah, so that's exciting. I'm really enjoying the VB so far. As I said earlier, I wish there was the ability to increase the difficulty of those hard challenges. Maybe have like, maybe instead of like 30 squats in 30 seconds, it's like 60 or something like that. And also, I mean, not that you would want to cheat with this because it kind of defeats the purpose. It's a fitness thing. Why would you want to cheat with it? I guess if you're only in it for the raising, which I guess will go off, I guess, like that's up to you. But personally, I don't see the point of cheating, but I can see that it would be very easy to cheat because it's just, as I mentioned in the last video, shaking your wrist up and down. So that's the thing. I'm not even sure. I wonder if I can just strap it to the dog, because I was running on the spot yesterday for the special mission, and my partner said, why don't you just strap it to Langley and just release him outside? I'm like, because that's cheating, and also I don't know if I could get his heart rate. He's very small, and also he's got very thin legs. He's like a very small dog. How many steps? I think we must be almost there. Yeah, we have about 200 steps to go. I almost freaked out for a second because I thought, oh, did I just not hit record? But no, I did. Because I've got my hand kind of covering the stop button. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'll continue with these out and about ones. They are fun. I'm glad I take my dog for a walk fairly early because I don't risk running into people who think, what is this crazy person on the phone doing? Oh no, it's one of those TikTok, YouTuber, Instagram people who scream at their camera and don't look where they're going. They just hold up the selfie stick and just talk into a camera. Like, I've seen like a few of those people in the wild. Like, I saw someone at the shops once doing it. I'm like, calm down. Like go off, I guess. But like, you're only at like a shopping center. Like, surely nothing is that exciting in the shopping center. Like, I mean, I understand it when I go to like a convention and there's someone doing it, but I saw someone just in a random department store, and that was very interesting. I mean, yeah, they're doing what makes them happy or what makes them money, so just like whatever. But I just found that very interesting. Like, it's what store are you going to? What are you talking about? I kind of wanted to see if I can listen in, but they were like, I don't know, I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I was really intrigued. Surely we are almost there. Oh yes, we are almost there. So we're at 470 steps. And I'll try not to get hit by cars as I cross this road, because the one car that I've seen all morning has driven past. And also, I'm sorry, I'm holding it at the ground, so just in case you decide to try to work out where I live, please do not dox me. Okay, cool, I've got the battle, so I press select, and it's Digimon. And then it sort of plays out the same as the battle before. And I'm assuming I will win. So it's just a mirror match. You do get a bonus if your Digimon is in a good mood. So your Digimon can be depressed if you're not very active, or it can be happy. And Langley has just shook my hand. It is holding the phone because I only have 2 hands. This Digimon keeps on dodging my attacks. I kind of wish they flipped that image there when it was the time for the opponent to do the special attack. Wow, this Digimon just dodges. Am I going to lose against this weirdly fast Digimon? Oh, I just one-hit it with a basic attack. Okay. And I finally dodged an attack. Cool. And I win. And when you win a battle, your vitals go up. But I've already hit the max for this Digimon, which is 2,500. And I'm assuming the amount of vitals I have determines the evolution as well. I'm not sure. I'm trying to go into raising the VB like I would for a normal virtual pet, where I just kind of don't know. I just sort of know what I've read. I haven't gone seeking any evolution guides. I hope I get all 4 Digimon. I would assume that that is the best care one, but I'm wondering if I'll be hurt by the fact that I'm not looking at guides, and maybe there's like a specific trophy count or win rate that I need to get. And it's not just like, you can't just choose which Digimon you fight. If you connect to NFC, you can fight Digitarmon, which I did. It's just kind of random. So far I've fought Vmon, Flamedramon, Raydramon, and Vdramon, and Vmon, obviously, and Digitarmon we're just connecting to the NFC on my phone. I'm not sure if that's just a specific block of Digimon that you can fight. I'm not sure if it just have the weakest chunk, or if it, you know, increases in difficulty as you evolve. I don't know. So yeah, so let's check. Oh, it's gone automatically to stage 2. So to cancel out of that, you hold down the confirm button. It says stop, confirm, and then you're back on the normal screen, and we can see that Vmon is working up a sweat. And I have 7,000 steps. And how much do I have on the Fitbit? Yeah, 7,500. So because I've been holding my arm still for a little bit when I was showing the screen, it didn't log the same amount of steps. I've tried to wear the Fitbit and the VB at the same time. In terms of battery life, I found that it lasted the entire day, not having to be charged yesterday, and so there are 3 battery levels, and it only got to the lowest battery level last night. I'm not sure what percentage. I mean, I guess it would be a third in terms of the battery. So it goes like, green means like top third, and then middle third is yellow, and then the bottom third is red. So I just noticed it was kind of going between yellow and red. Every time I checked it, it was either red or yellow. So I just charged it before I went to bed, and I woke up before it, and then I put the clock forward a few hours just at wake up time. So I got up at 6. Well, I got up at 5:30 really, and then fast forwarded, once it was 6, put it forward 2 hours, and woke up. Well, it woke up. So that was cool. And yeah, what else is there to say? I'm probably going to wrap up this video, well, this portion of it. I think I might do another edition tonight, which I'll just sort of combine like I did it with the video last night. So let me know what you think about this format. I'm not sure if tonight I'll just do the same focus with just the app with the webcam like I did last night, or if I will just do I think I'll do just the Lightbox one, where I just sort of show off various features, what I have. I think I might have an evolution by then. I mean, I definitely would have an evolution by then. I've heard it takes like 16 hours between child and adult, and that's not including sleep time. So that's cool. And I'll make sure not to change the time when I have 10,000 steps, so it will not reset my step count like it did last night, and that was annoying. So I'll probably just keep it on 2 hours ahead, and that kind of just means that I should wake up at 6 to put it on my wrist, because when you're not doing anything, the vital level goes lower, and I don't really want to have that punishment. I know that it dies if you leave it off your wrist for 24 hours, which I'm not really in danger of doing, and I'm fairly certain the battery might not last 24 hours. It feels like it's more like a full day, which is good because it just means that you can take it off at the end of the day and charge it, and then it doesn't monitor sleep or anything, so you don't have to leave it on when you sleep like I do with my Fitbit. But anyway, so thanks for watching this thanks for watching this portion. I'm already out of breath because I ran the first chunk of the walk before I started this video. And yeah, so thanks for watching this portion, and I guess if there's another portion after this, enjoy that. Alright, so today what I did was I had Vmon evolve, and evolved to XVmon. So I put in the app, and I actually found out that the evolution requirement required one more trophy that I had with Vmon to get to Vdramon. So I didn't get Vdramon. So I put XVmon in the app at the moment, basically because I wanted to play around with the app since my VB was asleep. So what I'm going to do is, that's the wrong port, I'm actually going to start up my black raw DiM. So that's exciting. And it's so small it can barely show up on the camera. There it is, black raw. So I'll take out the little placeholder chip, which will, I'm surprised I haven't lost that yet because I fiddle with it all the time. And it wants me to take it out because I put it in before the screen was on. I hope I didn't just brick my DiM. That would suck. That would really suck. I have heard that people might have bricked them by putting the DiM in while the screen was off. So I really hope I didn't, because as I said, that would suck. But yes, so I had XVmon and then I attempted stage 2 again shortly after it evolved, and I lost. And then I sort of forgot about it, and then it was on my wrist still, but I didn't do much steps besides stage 2. So after I did the battle and lost, I realized that I guess vitals don't increase when you're doing the challenge because the vitals went back down to 0. So that's why my vitals are actually 0 at the moment. So cool, my DiM was not bricked, and now I can remove the DiM. And I must now set it on my wrist, which I will. And I am already wearing my Fitbit, so I will just kind of put it on like the second last one. There we are. And now we have our black DiM egg hatching. And Langley has decided to bark at the possums. And now we have Bottomon, who is asleep because it is bedtime. So that's basically the startup of the black DiM. There's not really much I can do while it's asleep. It will evolve in about an hour, but only an hour of awake time. So yeah, I'll probably take XVmon or Pulsemon out of, I don't know what I'm doing there. I will take XVmon or Pulsemon out of the app so I can play with it tomorrow, as I believe baby Digimon will sleep until 9 AM, and I've got this to be 2 hours forward, I think. Yes, 2 hours forward. So it will still be asleep by the time I want to exercise in the morning. But I just thought I'd show you me starting up the Black Raw DiM. So I've basically started up one of each DiM now, except for technically the Impulse City, since my Pulsemon was the Pulsemon that you get just from the app. So it didn't actually start as the babies, it's just kind of hanging out as Pulsemon. So maybe for tomorrow's walk I might hang out with Pulsemon for a bit. I love XVmon. I'm not going to say that XVmon is a failure because I missed out on one trophy because I had Pulsemon active when I did a few of the trophies, which was probably a mistake. So I will hang out with XVmon or Pulsemon a little bit tomorrow. Maybe Pulsemon, because I haven't given Pulsemon much love except for when I gave Pulsemon the trophies. So yeah, that is something that's fairly cool about the app, and I'll show that in a future video when I focus on the app a little bit more, is that you actually can get the evolution requirements from the app in the Zucon. When you look at it's not in the Zucon, is it? It's in the area where it has the different DiM chips, or maybe it is, I can't remember. But you can select the chip that you've got information on, and you can actually select and see what evolution requirements. And when you don't have an unlocked Digimon yet, it's just a silhouette, but it still gives you the requirements. So that is pretty handy to know. As I said, I was going into it a little bit blind, so because that's just how I enjoy virtual pets the first time around. But in hindsight, it meant that I didn't get Veedramon, so I will, I guess, aim for Impildramon Dragon mode, because I don't think I'll be able to clear stage 15 with a perfect in time. So yeah, I'll just be getting Dragon mode, which is fine. Or maybe I will not do any trophies, or very few, and get XVmon to evolve to Gold Veedramon, because Gold Veedramon's a fairly cool design. I really just like the Veedramon design, so sue me. Anyway, so that's kind of it for that video. Of course, I'm just tacking this on to the end of my out and about video that I recorded this morning, when I still had Vmon and my hopes were high for getting Veedramon. But yeah, so note to self, if you are getting trophies and you need to have lots of trophies, don't just spend them on Pulsemon because you like Pulsemon. You have to, or get them from the app. I have a bunch of special missions loaded up on the app at the moment that I can just use as bonus trophies. And the challenges, the special missions are pretty easy. It's like in 60 minutes, raise your vitals by increase your vitals by 350 or earn 350 vitals or something along those lines. Or it's battle 10 times or win 6 times. Another one is the 6,000 steps in 60 minutes. That's fairly easy. You can basically just do it by running on the spot and you can get it within like 40 minutes. Or you can just go for a walk and you can get the 6,000. All the special missions are fairly easy. So I might just do that when I want to load up on trophies. And the battles are pretty easy, just holding this against the phone to initiate those battles. Or just, I'm not sure if the advanced mission count as battles towards that, or if it's just NFC battles. I would assume it's just called battle. So I think a battle is a battle, whether it's an advanced mission or just a regular battle that's triggered by NFC. So yeah, I have Botamon and Pulsemon and XVmon are both in the app at the moment. And I just really love the app. Like, I think Bandai did a really good job of incorporating the use of the app and NFC as well as the VB, and it has a bunch of items that you can just send through when you connect it, like ones that boost your vital score, ones that unless I'm misreading this, one fast forwards the evolution time. There's just a few different ones, and that's pretty cool. And also the special missions, additional ways to get trophies. The app is super duper handy, but again, I'll focus that on the next time I cover the app. So I guess I'm going to upload this video and get ready for bed myself, and then I guess I'll likely record another one of those out and about videos tomorrow, depending on how things go, depending on how loud the birds are. I think they were quiet this morning. I haven't edited the one I recorded this morning yet. I'll do it when I'm editing this video. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Check out the adorable little baby Botamon. Oh, that's what I can do. I can change the background. But also, you might have noticed that I put it on a little bit dimmer lighting because it saves the battery a little bit. I think it's on 2 and the default is 3. So it goes 3, which is the default one, 4, 5, then 1. And I have it on 2 because it's a nice level of not too bad. And as for sound, I have it off during the day. There's no sound setting. It's either off or on. There's no like different levels for it, but that's fairly standard. So I have it on when I'm not at work, and then when I'm at work, I have it off. By the way, that is reset device, I'm fairly certain, so I'm not clicking that. My initial instincts when I was just fiddling around with it before I read the manual was stay away from that. That looks scary, and I was very spot on with that. So yep, there is the black raw background that inserting that DiM has. It's kind of a disappointment that the backgrounds don't stay when you have a Digimon that is not from that DiM. The background doesn't sort of unlock on the device when you have that DiM. It's only when you're raising a Digimon from that DiM. So I guess it kind of makes sense because for like Impulse City, the setting is Impulse City where Pulsemon's from, so you get that background. But it'd be pretty cool if you could have Vmon on the Impulse City background or Pulsemon on the Ancient Warriors background or what have you. It'd be nice if you could mix and match them a little bit, but you can't, and that's fine. I'm still there for the general backgrounds are pretty cool. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'm going to upload this one, and then I'm going to head to bed. So everyone, have a great night, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!